before I present the numbers to Bradley, I'm going to have a little talk with him. 30, 60, 90 seconds. Okay? Because I want Bradley to give me all the money. I'm going to remind Bradley of all the value that comes with this vehicle. Now, on most of these things, I hope you would have talked to the customer about prior to, but Ryan, does the customer hear everything we say?
Nope.
Do they recall everything we say?
Nope.
Hell no. And when I turn the sheet over, I'm going to control to the best of my ability the numbers that Bradley sees. I'm going to use a highlighter. I'm going to highlight the positive numbers. And I am never, in a million years, going to give the customer nine payments to choose from. It's insane. But you haven't been trained properly.
That's what they give us.
Well, no, I love the way the deal's written up. Okay, I got no problem with the way the deal's written up. But you need to control the process more effectively. Okay? As do you, and as do you. But once I show you how to do this, A, it's really, really simple, and B, you decide what you want to do. Is gross profit right now more difficult to come by than it has been in the past? Okay, so
I started at 22, so no.
it's been difficult for you the entire time?
Yeah.
Okay. So we can decide to do one of two things. We can live with less gross and a lower paycheck, or we can get better at our jobs, right? What I'm going to show you is what the best salespeople in this country do. It's practically applicable. It's not theoretical bullshit. It's the way the best do it. And then you'll decide if you want to do it or not. I can't make you do anything, but it ain't hard, and it's actually full of common sense. How might this sound or look? Bradley, first things first, no such thing as a good deal on the wrong vehicle. The terrain you picked out, right color?
Yes.
Right equipment?
Yes.
On the demonstration drive, what'd you say about it?
It's quiet.
So we got the right vehicle, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Now, you know, for most people, buying a vehicle is a risky proposition. You know, am I buying the right one? You don't need to worry about that because we got an exchange program here at Courtesy. All right, we're going to give you a 3-day test drive. During those first 3 days, if you decide for whatever reason, color, equipment, the way the seat feels, your dog just starts barking at it and won't stop, it don't matter. You have the right to bring it back and exchange it for another. Now, there are 2 conditions. We ask that you don't put more than 300 additional miles on the odometer, and you have to bring it back in the same condition that it left in. But you cannot get stuck with the wrong vehicle. Now, Bradley, this is not like trading in. Every dealer will let you trade it back in within the first 3 days. It'll cost you an arm and a leg. Not here. Won't cost you a penny. Bradley, you're liable to see some of the highest payments you've ever seen because vehicles are more expensive today than ever. But here's what you're not going to see. You're not going to see for the next 3 years, 36,000 miles, a repair bill. Something breaks, General Motors fixes it for you. What you're not going to see for the next 5 years, 60,000 miles, is a big repair bill. Powertrain failure, General Motors takes care of that bill for you. You're going to get roadside assistance for the next 5 years. That right there would save you $420. You're going to get a lube, oil, and filter change. That right there will save you close to $100. You're going to get the GM app for 8 years, no cost. You're going to get Sirius Radio. I'm told Sirius Radio is down to 30 days now. It's no longer 90?
It's 90 with us.
I thought it was 92 for 90 days. After that, you decide whether you want to pay for it or not. Bradley, all this comes with your vehicle. Now, here is your opportunity, my man. We had to discount that sucker $2,000 to get you here. We love your vehicle. We'll buy it for $13,000. Because you're trading it into us, you're going to save another $1,228 in tax credit. All right? Over here, I want to give you 3 choices. Short-term, long-term, mid-term. A short-term loan saves you a ton of money. A short-term loan allows you to pay it off sooner, and a short-term loan allows you to trade it sooner. A long-term loan lowers the payment, but it also gives you financial flexibility. All the cool stuff I talked about up here, Bradley, you can get right down here. You just do it in your own time frame. And the best of both worlds is right there in the middle. Now, when it comes to cash down, Bradley, you want high payments or low payments?
Low pay.
The more money you put down, the lower your payment. The more money you put down, again, you can save additional money because you reduce the balance to finance. And you also can trade it sooner. First question is, which cash down number works best for you? 5, 7, or 9?
5.
Bradley, high payment, save the most money. Low payment, most financial flexibility.
Low pay.
Best of both worlds. Check mark?
Check.
Okay, right there. That's how you present the numbers. Does this make sense?
Yes, sir.
Does it make sense just to quickly review?
Yes, sir.
Does it make sense to highlight the numbers you want them to pay attention to?
Yeah.
Does it make more sense, Bradley, than going line by line by line by line? Now, I'm prepared to answer. Hey, what is that 695? What is, I know you're going to get. I know we're going to get that.
You know what I've been using, been working for me when the customers do go away. I say, oh yeah, that's courteous protect. We talked about that outside. I say, at first customers probably like, oh, I don't need it. Then they start thinking about it. It's only $600 for 3 years. You won't see much of it. It's a cheap way to keep protection on your car. And then you got your mom, your wife would be like, oh, we